I'm Genki, and today I will talk about should students get free healthy lunch at schools or not?
Giving every child a free nutritious lunch will enhance their health and educational outcome for a whole generation. The positives of this idea are extra everywhere from assertions of educational advantages to promises of leveling proviable playing field. Let's quickly go through some advantages of providing free school lunches to every child. Children cannot learn if they are hungry, no matter how much money their family makes. Many kids skip lunch at school. The single father simply forgets to pay the meal tab, so it isn't covered. Their mother neglected to pack them a lunch for a trip. Whether the circumstance a youngsters going hungry isn't always a problem of easily accessible money. Additionally, a hungry child is always easily distracted. So my question is, does healthy and nutritious lunch important to help students to learning better in class?
Yes, because when students have a good lunch and healthy lunch at school, they are more effective in classroom. They are more likely to have the energy to focus on their class and better at performing relationships. And one of the most important is nutritious. A nutritious meal gives students the fuel to help their bodies grow and learn. According to the Food Research Action Center, if students are hungry, they often perform worse at school and they may have behavioral issues. No, because there are many reasons why students may struggle with studying. Some common reasons include lack of motivation, poor time management, lack of focus, difficulty understanding the material, and poor study habits. Additionally, certain learning disability or mental health conditions can make studying more difficult for some students. It's important to remember that every student is different and may have unique challenges when it comes to studying.
The National School Lunch Program was created in the middle of 20th century to give school children who were food insecure meals. Though many people disagree with this strategy, most of schools across the nation adhere to rules stated by this act. Whether or not it is a wise choice to make school lunches free for students is a topic that Americans on both sides of political spectrum have been arguing for decades. Supporters contend that this program helps feed pupils who have low-income households who might not otherwise to be consistently fed by providing meals. As a result of this significant increase in taxes for Americans, opponents claim that this is physically unwise. Even while the National School Lunch Program currently offers free or inexpensive nutritious lunches to students across the nation, many people want to abolish it. When considering this issue, variables like waste, accessibility, food selections, and money come into play. My question is, should we provide free school meal for students?
Yes, because every student should receive nourishment and encouragement at school. But in society where children are treated differently based on their family incomes, the ideals is irreconcilable. Every child may get a free filling breakfast or lunch if they desire one with free school meals for all and no questions to ask. This is essential to ensuring that every child gets the chance to succeed in school and afterwards. No matter their family's financial situation, all students in every school are entitled to same free breakfast and lunch. This is known as school meal for all. It's a significant step toward improving school nutrition equality and making sure that all children arrive at school well fed and prepared to learn. No, according to school waste reduction programs by Rhetorical, schools in California generate about 562,442 tons of waste each year. These numbers will increase if schools continue to provide students with free meals. The amount of food waste caused by free meals will harm the environment by producing more heat and light energy. If schools are truly advocates for a healthier planet, as students club like Green Team are already doing. Then they need to take into consideration how free meals will be used by the student's body.
It is a well-known fact that almost everything the government undertakes ends in mismanaged funds, obscene expenditures, and ineffectiveness that is only the expense of the government conducting business. So it really isn't a surprise that the present school lunch programs have these problems. These issues are present in the existing feeding program. According to the Heritage Foundation, according to the Office of Management and Budget, the school breakfast program lost about $300 million and the National School Lunch Program approximately $800 million in erroneous payments during the 2018 fiscal year. Because these have been misspending, the Office of Management and Budget refers to this program as high priority projects. According to the USDA School Nutrition and Milk Cost Study, the typical school lunch program runs at a modest loss. The investigation also discovered that in most cases, the claimed cost of providing school meals exceeds the federal funding granted for those meals. It doesn't seem that the nation can afford to offer free school lunches to all pupils, regardless of whether they qualify. So, what happens if every student gets a free lunches?
These barriers are removed through school meals for all, which guarantee that every kid, regardless of family income or background, has the choice to enjoy a healthy breakfast and lunch at no cost. A child's capacity to learn is based on having access to nutritional meals. Studies have shown that children who receive poor nutrition make slower academic development in math and reading, receive lower grades, and have a trouble to focusing and experience higher level of anxiety and despair. Providing free lunches at school enables all students to arrive at class preparing to do their best. And students who eat do better than students who skip meals, according to the Food Research and Action Center. In a tightly controlled studies conducted by the Maxwell Schools of Syracuse University, students who attended schools that provide universal access to healthy meals perform better on exam than their classmates at school without such access. And it also helped them to maintain a healthy weight, which can boost self-esteem and confidence. And when students feel good about themselves, they are more likely to take pride in their work and perform at their best. So, in 2018, US taxpayers spent $17 billion on these two federal school lunch programs combined. Yet for decades, this program have been plagued by misspendings and improper payments or service provided to ineligible children, as the Government Accountability Office report explains. Over the last 4 years, this program have had improper payments rates of 16% and 23% respectively. According to the Office of Management and Budget, the National School Lunch Program lost nearly $800 million owing to improper payments in fiscal years 2018, while the School Breakfast Program lost $300 million.